My name's Thad Cox, and I run my own branding studio. And I asked Colette and the Brand by Me team to help me kind of reaffirm what it is I offer and just clarify my positioning exactly, and kind of give my brand an overhaul. Because although I do that every day for other people, it's hard to be objective about your own business. So, and I needed someone who was very good, who I trusted, who's got a lot of experience. And that was why I went to Colette. She was my first choice. So, I was very happy with what she did for me. I'm really enthusiastic and excited about what I'm going to be doing in my business, because she's helped me basically distill it and nail it to something actionable. Before, I would spend a lot of time running in circles, getting distracted, thinking, is it this, or it could be that, or maybe I could do this. And it just was a mess because I never got anywhere, and I just wasted a lot of time being busy creating content that just didn't work. And so after doing her session, I know exactly what I'm doing now, who I'm talking to, and what I offer them. And those are the big things that were a real struggle for me to kind of articulate. So yeah, it's been amazing. I can't recommend it enough. Genuinely fantastic. I approached Brand by Me for this work because Colette is very experienced and she works with excellent clients. But I think for me, it was a balance of trust and talent. I really trust her to be honest with me. She is always very, very upfront. And if she feels that I'm not sort of pushing myself with my answers or not digging deep enough, she'll call me on it. And I need that. And I think that's why she gets such good results, is because she's able to kind of be very supportive and she's on your side, but she's not going to allow you to kind of not give it 100%. And that's what I wanted. So when I approached her and the Brand by Me team, that's what I was looking for. It was that balance of someone who knows me and who I trust, but also someone that's going to push me to really deliver, so we both get something out of the session. As a result of the work, my main goal that I was hoping to achieve was to come away with a very, very clear and succinct sort of summary of what my brand is. So everything from what I'm standing for and what matters to me. And then more importantly, the big thing was to kind of find out who am I really targeting and what is it that I offer that we find that overlap. And as I said, I've struggled for a while to decide on who I should be targeting. And Colette really helped me clarify that, but not only to clarify who I need to go after, what it is that I give them. That was always another thing that I couldn't quite articulate, or I would guess at. And often, if you're trying to do this for yourself, you get it wrong. You need that objective opinion and that experienced opinion. So she knows you well enough to be able to know that if the answers you're giving are just kind of answers you think you should be giving, or answers that are actually meaningful and going to help you. So when it came to creating my brand strategy, what worked really well was we were trying to kind of get a ground framework that I could work from and build something like a sort of lens that all the content I create, all the clients that come to me, I can filter them through this lens. And what that allows me to do is stay consistent. I'm very comfortable saying no to work that isn't going to align with my vision for my business and for working with clients who don't hold the same values as me. If it isn't contributing, I can say no. And if it is, I can say yes. And the exciting thing is when I come across someone who there's the potential to work with and we sort of do align, I feel good and confident really investing in that relationship and really working hard to give them what I can and make them happy. And I think that's the thing for me. There's a strategy of like, okay, what do I do? Instead of spinning my wheels and doing busy work, it was like, now, okay, this is what you have to do. You have to start doing this, stop doing that. And that for me was tremendously valuable. So now I have a kind of game plan of what I need to do, and I know how to execute it, that all the actions are going to compound on each other. And that's what I've been looking for. So from a strategic point of view, that was exactly what I wanted, that game plan. The impact of the work with Colette is pretty much immediate. I mean, for me personally, I've got a lot more confidence and a lot more energy, because I always knew that because I wasn't clear on what I stood for or who I was going after, I would waste a lot of time thinking about it or getting distracted by shiny things. And I would just waste so much time creating content that didn't really mean anything because it wasn't specific enough. But she helped me identify exactly who I need to talk to and how I'm going to talk to them and where I can find them. So for me, that's been great because it's taken away that mental stress of what if and wondering, which is exhausting. And it's given me a clear focus on where I want to go. And for me, that's really important, because now I know that whatever I'm doing is going to really sort of build on itself. So the impact for me personally has been amazing, because it's increased my productivity and relieved a lot of mental anxiety. And I'm very confident, having worked with the target market I'm going after, that I can deliver. So for me, it's only a matter of time before I start to see real kind of financial returns on the work she's done for me. For me, the best thing about the Brand by Me approach is having access to someone as talented as Colette and her mind. It's very supportive. It's like, it's team you, but she won't allow you to get away with stuff, which I think is important. So when I wasn't sure about what I was saying, or it was a bit hazy, she'd push me on that to really articulate that and refine it down. And then actually, while I was talking, she was making notes. And then what came back was amazing, because she'd taken all my waffle and just pulled out the good bits and then strung that together in a really nice, concise, succinct sentence. And that was really powerful, because I was like, oh yeah, that's exactly what I was trying to say, but you just did it by listening. So that was really amazing. And as I said, it's very high energy, very supportive, very fun. The session flew by, and we did 2 sessions. I was looking forward to the first one, but I was impatient for the second one. It was that good. I was just so keen to kind of keep going, because I could see the progress we were making, and it was like, this is exactly what I wanted. So I was extremely happy. I love how positive and how smiley and upbeat and the whole atmosphere was. No, I really loved it. Honestly, fantastic.